I am stupid. I am stupid.
We are at Oschersleben, driving the Toyota GR86 with a sick Jeff Gordon throwback scheme, and it's raining, which is not ideal for me in the least. I'm terrible in the rain, as I learned this week. I couldn't get a dry race to save my life. Another thing I couldn't do to save my life is exit the pits without going off the grass. If you go off in the grass, though, you don't get an off track. And then the one time I didn't go in the grass, I way cut the inside, and I got an off track for that. So that wasn't ideal, but live and let learn. So here we are, coming out of the pits. We're already catching up to people, so I would assume that there was some kind of incident that slowed them down. We come around the long hairpin here, and we're right on their butts. We get a terrible drive off of these turns, and we lose them here. We do not catch up to them anymore. Until one goes off the track in a minute, but we have bigger problems, bigger fish to fry. As we're coming, bam, as we saw in the intro, I just lose it. I'm pushing way too hard, and I go straight into the tires. Now, I didn't notice this, but I destroyed my right front suspension. I didn't notice the whole race because the car felt fine. It didn't really feel that bad, but it was like the steering was a little cockeyed, but it really wasn't that bad. I got a meatball flag, and I forget that a meatball flag is still a black flag, and that'll come to bite us in the butt later. But I got a meatball, and I said, you know what? I'm staying out because this isn't that bad. The car is totally dry, especially in the rain where we're going slower anyway. I had zero trouble keeping the car under me. I thought I was running great laps. Anyways, while we're meatballed, I'm just going to talk about my goals. I did a lot of road races, sports car races this week in an effort to get up to C-Class, and we got really close. There was at one point where it was my fourth D-Class rate. My fourth race this week. I was at 3.8 safety rating, so I just needed a couple good races in order to advance, and I have no clutch gene in my body, it turns out, which is fine. But we did quite a few races this week, and I've definitely improved my racecraft a little bit. My I rating is not gonna show that though, because of a few races like this where I just lost tons of I rating. So I'm up to a 3.63 safety rating and a 397 I rating. We were up to almost 600 at one point, so we had gained 200 I rating. And then the last few races, I just couldn't catch a break, whether I was doing stupid stuff myself or I got caught up in someone else's stupid stuff. But I need to not get caught up in that. I need to learn to avoid it, so that's on me. But loss of I rating this week, but I don't really feel like I lost any I rating. I feel like I became a better racer, but just couldn't catch a break. Back to the race. I'm still driving the car. It's raining. It feels good. I don't notice that my right front is completely destroyed. We just keep on driving it. We're about halfway through the race now. That guy spins out behind me. I follow this purple car off the track. Once again, going too fast, trying to race, trying to pass people, and doing myself dirty. But we stay on the track for the rest of the race, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good at this point. I just do myself so dirty. Next week, we're going to Road Atlanta, so hopefully I can finish up my license there. I really wanted to get to C class to start doing Porsche Cup before this week, where they're doing the Le Mans circuit. Maybe I'll still make it by the end of the week, no guaranteed though. But the week after that, Porsche Cup is also doing Road Atlanta. So maybe it'll work out that I spend all week doing GR86s at Atlanta this week, and then I'll be ready for it next week and be able to jump into Porsche Cup with the track I'm already familiar with. Both the schedules look like a lot of fun, and the Porsche Cup is in this coming week is Le Mans, and then Road Atlanta, then Monza, then Imola, then Daytona. The GR86s, they're at Road Atlanta, then the Nürburgring, which is goated, Summit Point, then the Red Bull Ring. So either way, both the schedules look like a lot of fun, and I'm sure I'll have a good time, but hopefully soon I can get my license up and meet one of my goals. We're going to jump to our last lap here. We will end up getting passed by this guy behind us. That's alright. My car's broken. I didn't know it, but I mean, I knew it was a little broken, but I did not know how broken it was. This purple guy comes out of the pits. We both pass him. He gets a way better run off this corner than I do. I manage to stay in front of him until there. And he goes in front of me. I'm not super concerned about it. It is what it is. We go into these tight corners where they cut the track off and make it the B course. We come out. We're losing time. We're still ahead of that purple car, but it doesn't really matter. I go through my favorite corner in the whole track, where I did myself dirty earlier. I've done myself dirty so many times this week in that corner. We're going into the second to last corner, and then I should have said penultimate. I should have said it like Aiden Pohl. Penultimate corner. Our last corner. We're coming across the line, and this is where I get sad, because I get told I'm disqualified because I forgot a meatball flag is a black flag. We cross the line. I'm listening to my crew chief. I'm like, okay, and I just hit the brakes and exit. And that's the end of my race. If you guys like this, please make sure to subscribe and like, comment, and thank you guys for watching.